Hey everyone, this is Monie from Coils&Kinkz coming to you with a video on my go-to style. As mentioned in our first video, um, the no sock bun. Um, as you can see here, I'm starting out with hair that is 5 days old on a twist out, and I took a shower, but I didn't tie my hair up, so it's a little bit moist. But I'm starting out with that. I'm going to spray some conditioner on it and condition it before I put it up. You can see me checking out my roots here. They are so shrunken at this point. Okay, so I've got the Carol's Daughter Tui leave-in conditioner. This is a water-based spray that is really good for detangling, but it's also a great refresher spray. And I did a review on that on my Facebook page, Coils&Kinkz, as well. But I'm spraying that liberally all over my head just to get some of that moisture back in there. And then I'm going to just do about a quarter size amount of the Jamaican castor oil that me and Jazzy have. And I'm going to spread that all over my hair, mostly my ends, just because they're going to be tucked away, but I still want it to look shiny and lustrous in the bun. And I'm just going to spread that liberally all over my hair. Wow, I'm doing a lot of spreading there, but you want to make sure that it's distributed evenly and that all that dryness is gone before you put it up. Um, as you can see, I had color treatment to my hair, and so on my ends they particularly tend to get drier than the rest of my hair, but I'm just doing what I have to do to make sure that it stays healthy and that I don't have any breakage or anything. So then I'm going to put some gel in there after I smooth that through, and I'm picking through each little piece. I usually never go 5 days with a twist out. This is the longest I've ever gone. So this is the IC Clear styling gel for no flake. I have previously used Eco Styler gel, and I found that these two products are very similar. I think the day I bought that, I could not find Eco Styler gel to save my life. But I'm going to smooth that on my edges. My no sock bun just so happens to be one of the few styles where I actually use edge control. I don't really like to manipulate a lot on my edges. I like to keep them just free and wild, and if they want to curl, let them curl. Um, I want to try to preserve those as much as possible since I have that hereditary thinning. But what I'm doing here is doing a little bit of edge control with some of that gel and smoothing it in with my fingers, and that's usually the best way I get that in, but I do like to follow it with a brush as well. I don't put gel in the nape of my hair in the back. I don't usually need it. I have a softer curl pattern back there, more like waves, and so I just prefer to keep that as soft as possible, I guess I'd have to say. So I'm brushing that in an upward motion all the way around. I'm going to swoop it on the sides just to make it look a smoother effect. But in all actuality, it's going to turn out to look like I'm putting a pineapple in my hair. So I've got the band and I'm pulling it up as though it were to be in a pineapple. You can see me trying to push that forward. And then what I'm going to do is going to take one of the turns of the band and I'm going to pull it, stretch it out very long, and it's going to tighten around the pineapple. And it's going to make the hair a little bit tighter, almost in a ponytail like effect. And I'm going to pull it back over the hair just to seal that in as a ponytail. Now it's all fluffed out. I could just leave it out as a ponytail, as a pineapple, shape it. But no, I want to make this a bun because I love my bun. So I'm going to spread it out in a circular motion all around that band. I like my buns to sit high on top of my head, so I'm just going to move towards the front. And you can see here I begin to swoop the bun, the hair basically around itself. I kind of do like a roll and tuck motion. And in the end, I'll probably have 4 or 5 bobby pins, one for each side. I think I used 5 or 6 in this one because my hair was particularly wild, but I'm just rolling and tucking. It's going to create its own sock-like look because it is so full. But it's the same thing you would do with the sock bun. I think I've never actually used a sock for a bun, but from the everything I've seen, it looks like that's how a sock bun's supposed to turn out. So you see in the front, I'm gonna put a bobby pin as well, just to control that. And I don't mind if my buns aren't even. I think it gives it a little bit more texture, even more than it already has. Um, so again, shaping that, I'm going to add a couple extra bobby pins for details, and I should be good to go. Now, if you're wondering, which some of you may, some of you may not, my face is not fully made. I do my eyes first and do my primer, and then I do my foundation last. So if you're wondering, why is this girl's eyebrows like done to the nines and the rest of her skin like maybe a 5 at best, it's because I have not completed my makeup process. Okay, so at this point the bun is basically complete. As you can see, it's got texture to it, and it's almost perfectly round. So I'm just gonna put a headband, a satin head wrap or scarf around my edges just to set them while I put my foundation and finish getting dressed. As you can see, I got a little strong arm on it just now. And I'm going to tie that up, and I am complete once I put that bow on it for cuteness, you know, just in case somebody randomly knocks on the door or something. And that is my no sock bun. Okay, guys, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you will stop in and view another video. You guys have a good one. That's the finished product there, the perfect Monie sock bun.